Hello everyone, in today's video, we will explore the lives of American fishermen, who are working day and night at sea to catch hundreds of tons of squid with giant bottom trawls. The modernity of equipment and machinery, along with the hard work of fishermen, not only brings them great profits from the sea but also contributes to the economic development of the country. Let's learn about the fishing process, the challenges that fishermen face, and compare it with other countries in the fishing industry. American fishermen are brave people. Working on modern boats in the vast ocean, they often start a new day very early, preparing all the necessary equipment and machinery for the trip. Their boats are equipped with advanced technology, from fish finders to trawling equipment, all aimed at optimizing the fishing process. Every day, fishermen face difficult weather conditions, from strong winds to high waves. They not only need boat handling skills but also an understanding of squid behavior to determine the right location for fishing. This requires courage and patience, along with a deep knowledge of the marine environment. The process of catching squid with giant bottom trawls begins with the net being lowered to the seabed. These nets are capable of pulling up tons of squid in one harvest. Once the net is pulled up, fishermen will sort the squid right on the boat, ensuring that the freshest squid will be brought back to the mainland. Modern machinery on the boat helps reduce the fishermen's labor. Automatic net pullers, sorting machines and seafood preservation systems are used to ensure that the product is always kept at its freshest. This not only improves work efficiency but also helps fishermen save time and costs. On each trip, fishermen often face unexpected events. There are days when they can harvest tons of squid and feel happy about the fruits of their labor. But there are also days when they go out to sea without catching anything, or have to return with losses. These stories are not only about work, but also about humanity and solidarity among members of the boat crew. Fishermen often share memorable memories from long trips, such as witnessing beautiful sunrises at sea, or encounters with rare marine animals. These moments create their love and attachment to the profession. At the same time, they are also valuable lessons about life, patience and resilience. The fishing industry is not just about individual fishermen but also part of a larger community. Support from family, friends and community organizations is very important to help fishermen overcome challenges. Fishing communities are often close-knit, where people support each other in their work and daily lives. They organize events to share experiences, learn from each other, and work together to solve problems they encounter. This camaraderie not only creates a positive working environment but also promotes the development of the industry. In addition to community support, non-profit organizations and governments also play an important role in supporting fishermen. They provide training programs, financial support, and information on sustainable fishing techniques. These efforts not only help improve fishermen's skills and incomes, but also ensure the sustainable development of the seafood industry. In recent years, the fishing industry has witnessed strong technological innovation. New equipment and methods help fishermen optimize their fishing processes, save time, and improve efficiency. Today's fishermen use advanced technologies such as fish finders, automated nets, and GPS systems to locate and track their catch. These technologies not only help them find fish more efficiently, but also ensure that fishing is done safely and sustainably. In addition to improving productivity, technology is also being used to promote sustainability in the fishing industry. Devices help monitor the health of fish populations and the marine environment, leading to better fishing decisions and protecting resources for future generations. The seafood market is changing rapidly, with an increasing demand for high-quality, sustainable seafood products. This creates both opportunities and challenges for American fishermen. Consumers today are becoming more aware of the origin and quality of their food. They prefer seafood products that are sustainably caught and have clear certifications of origin. This has forced fishermen to improve their fishing and processing practices to meet this demand. Competition in the global seafood market is increasing, with many countries participating in the production and export of seafood. American fishermen need to improve product quality and develop their brands to maintain their position in the international market. Despite many challenges, the future of American fishermen is still bright. With a combination of modern technology, traditional skills, and support from the community, fishermen can continue to develop sustainable seafood fishing. Sustainability in the seafood industry not only protects the environment but also ensures the long-term survival of the profession. Fishermen and communities are increasingly aware of the importance of protecting marine resources and are committed to implementing sustainable fishing methods. With current efforts and support from technology, the community, and the government, American fishermen can look forward to a brighter future. Not only can they continue the fishing tradition of their ancestors, but they can also develop the seafood industry in a sustainable and beneficial way for everyone. The life of an American fisherman is a journey full of challenges but also full of joy and hope. Their stories, their commitment to their community, and their tireless efforts for sustainable development will always be a source of inspiration for future generations. Hopefully this video will help you better understand the seafood industry and the important role of fishermen in society. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos. Squid is not only a delicious seafood but also has high economic value. Fishing trips of hundreds of tons of squid bring significant income to fishermen and seafood processing companies. Profits from fishing not only help improve the lives of fishermen but also contribute to the local and national economy. The US seafood industry is growing, with squid being one of the main products. The combination of modern technology and traditional experience has helped US fishermen maintain their position in the global seafood market. Exporting squid to other countries brings huge profits and creates many job opportunities in the processing industry. Compared to other countries, US fishermen have advantages in technology and production processes. However, they also face challenges such as competition from other fishing countries. Applying sustainable measures in fishing and protecting marine resources is also an important factor in maintaining this industry. Countries like Japan, South Korea, and China are also famous for squid fishing. However, each country has its own methods and working styles. For example, Japanese fishermen often use smaller bottom trawls, while Chinese fishermen often use long nets to pull fish from the bottom of the sea. Although American fishermen have achieved much success, they also face many challenges. Climate change, resource depletion, and increasingly stringent environmental regulations are issues that they need to address. Sustainability in seafood fishing is very important. Fishermen need to raise awareness about protecting marine resources, not only for their own benefit but also for future generations. Adopting sustainable fishing methods will help maintain seafood stocks and protect the environment. Fishermen are not just people who work at sea. They are also storytellers, with valuable experiences and memories from their fishing trips. Now that we have learned about the squid fishing industry in the United States, let's move on to one of the unique and traditional fishing methods of Japanese fishermen, catching octopus using a chum trap. Octopus, also known as squid, is one of the most popular seafood in Japan. With its delicious flavor, sweet meat and chewy texture, octopus is often processed into many attractive dishes in Japanese cuisine. To catch octopus, Japanese fishermen use a traditional device called a chum trap. A chum trap is a special type of trap made from nets and natural materials, which helps attract and retain octopus during the fishing process. This method is not only effective but also causes less harm to marine animals. In line with the trend of sustainable fishing, the process begins with fishermen preparing the chum trap. They often use natural food such as small fish or shrimp to attract octopus into the trap. The jar traps are dropped to the seabed in deep waters where squid often appear. After dropping the traps, fishermen will wait for a certain period of time to make sure that the traps have attracted enough squid. When they feel the time is ripe, they will return to check the traps. The harvesting process is very meticulous, ensuring that the squid and other marine life are not damaged. Octopus fishing is not only a livelihood but also an important part of Japanese culinary culture. Octopus dishes, such as sashimi or tempura, are very popular and often appear in parties and festivals. In addition, with the development of culinary tourism, participating in squid fishing trips has also attracted many tourists, contributing to increasing the economic value of the fishing community. By catching octopus with jar trap, Japanese fishermen not only demonstrate their ingenuity and experience but also contribute to protecting the marine environment. The combination of tradition and technology in the fishing industry is a testament to sustainable development. Let's explore more about how Japanese fishermen maintain these traditions in modern life, and how it affects the economy and culture of the land of the rising sun. Octopus fishing with jar traps is not only a profession but also an art, requiring fishermen to master techniques and knowledge of the marine environment. Below are some basic techniques that Japanese fishermen use to optimize the effectiveness of this method. 5.1 Choosing a location to release the traps. One of the most important factors for successful fishing is choosing a location to release the jar trap. Fishermen often look for waters with depths of 20 to 100 meters. Where octopus often gather, they often observe natural signs such as currents, the movement of small fish, and terrain features to determine the ideal location. To attract octopus to the trap, Japanese fishermen use a variety of foods. Small fish, shrimp, or even other marine animals are used to enhance the attractiveness of the trap. Changing the type of food according to the season is also important, as the movement of squid often depends on the food source. The time of releasing the trap is also a decisive factor in the success of the catch. Fishermen often release the trap in the evening or at night, when the octopus is more active. Experienced fishermen will monitor the life cycle of the squid to determine the ideal time for catching. Octopus fishing is not only dependent on technique but also affected by environmental factors. Climate change, pollution, and changes in the marine ecosystem can all affect the quantity and quality of octopus. Changes in water temperature and ocean pH can affect the development of squid species. Fishermen need to regularly update information on environmental conditions so that they can adjust their techniques and fishing times accordingly. Ocean pollution caused by plastic waste and chemicals also affects the marine ecosystem. Squid species can be directly affected by toxic substances, leading to a decrease in the quantity and quality of products. Fishermen need to be aware of protecting the marine environment to ensure sustainable seafood resources, to ensure the long-term survival of the octopus fishing industry. Japan has adopted many sustainable management measures. These measures not only help protect resources but also increase fishermen's income. One important measure is to establish regulations on fishing quotas. Authorities will monitor the number of octopus caught each year and set limits to ensure that this resource is not overexploited. Investing in scientific research is also important in developing a sustainable fishing industry. Scientists will study the biological characteristics of octopus, the factors affecting their reproduction and development, and from there make recommendations to fishermen on how to fish properly. The octopus fishing industry has become an indispensable part of Japanese culinary culture. Each octopus dish contains the story and dedication of the fisherman. In Japan, octopus is often processed into many typical dishes such as sashimi, grilled, fried or made into sauce. Each region has its own way of processing, creating richness and diversity for the national cuisine. In addition to cuisine, octopus is also celebrated through cultural festivals. Many localities organize festivals related to squid fishing, where fishermen and people share traditions and memories of their profession. The process of catching octopus with jar traps is not only a profession but also an art that bears the cultural identity of Japanese fishermen. The combination of tradition and modern measures in resource management has created a sustainable fishing industry. Protecting not only marine resources but also the marine environment. When looking at the octopus fishing industry, it is impossible not to compare the two leading countries in this field, Japan and the United States. Each country has its own methods, techniques and traditions, contributing to enriching the overall picture of the fishing industry. Japan, as mentioned, Japanese fishermen often use jar traps to catch octopus. This method demonstrates the sophistication and traditional experience of the fishermen. The traps allow them to attract squid without harming other marine life, while also conserving the environment. USA, in contrast. In the US, fishermen often use more modern methods such as bottom trawls and automated squid nets. These advanced technologies increase productivity but also pose challenges for conservation and sustainability. The use of bottom trawls can damage the seabed and the organisms that live in it. Japan. The octopus fishery in Japan is often accompanied by strict sustainability management measures. The government and fisheries organizations work together to monitor octopus populations and create regulations to protect the resource. Regulations on catch quotas and encouragement of traditional fishing methods have helped the industry maintain sustainability. USA. In the US, regulations on resource management are also established, but the practice is more complicated due to competition between fishermen and market pressures. Overexploitation and shortage of marine resources are serious problems, requiring governments and relevant organizations to make greater efforts to protect the marine environment. The octopus fishing industry is an indispensable part of the local economy, especially in coastal areas. Fishermen not only earn a living from fishing but also participate in seafood processing and consumption activities. Octopus food is exported abroad, generating a significant source of income for the country. Similarly, the squid fishing industry in the United States also brings great economic value. Many coastal communities depend on fishing, and seafood fishing contributes to the local economy by creating jobs and income. However, competition from foreign fishing and the issue of resource protection are causing challenges for this industry. Although both Japan and the United States have their own fishing methods, both countries face major challenges in the seafood fishing industry. Climate change is directly affecting the marine environment. Changing the spawning and growth processes of seafood species. Increased water temperatures can lead to squid migration and reduced stocks. Fishermen need to adjust their fishing methods and timing to adapt to these changes. Ocean pollution from plastic waste and chemicals not only affects the health of marine animals but also affects the quality of seafood. Fishermen in both countries need to be environmentally conscious to ensure the sustainability of the fishing industry.